called it. I honestly forgot this was a combo story one. That okay, that took long, but it took long because I was yapping. I didn't mean to yap for 20 minutes. I'm sorry.
You wonder why it takes so long to record.
Wait, I'm sorry! Sometimes it's your fault too, though. Don't.
Oh no, yeah.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
You know.
Like.
So have you noticed the change in enemies?
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
꿰뚫려라.
No, you just hit me right, didn't you?
I 100% did. Oh, they have hoodies on now.
다시 복구하긴 완전히 녹아내렸네.
너희의 무기로
Take a closer look.
승리로 이끌겠다.
Oh.
It's charging time.
Uh-oh. How did they get the Warp Corp in place?
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Oh no. I need to figure out what that cough is. I hope I don't, like, have something.
아류산초 경혈육을 밥이 터졌나? 따뜻한 피.
I don't know. It hasn't stopped since the one time I got sick, though, so... Maybe just an underlying issue.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요? 완전히 녹아내렸네.
What is that thing around Greg? That, like, circle.
이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
Well, there's, like, a
적출할게요.
ring that appears that, like, one part of it's red, but the other two parts are white.
꿰뚫려라.
Am I hallucinating?
쏟아내라. 아류산초 경혈 80.
I'll try and call it when I see it.
쏟아내라.
You can also press pause at the top right.
No. Like, it was, like, surrounding him.
It's gone.
Well, yeah, it disappears once the turn ends, but...
But there is a pause button in combat, so if you want to point something out.
따뜻한.
Oh, I can pause it. Oh, I didn't know that. That pause button's always been there, hasn't it?
Yes. Welcome to Project Moon. We explain our mechanics well.
Bro, so many people on Lenny's live stream when we were doing Lobcorp were like, Itse, why didn't you make him do the tutorial? And I'm like, dude, it is so much information at once, it's overwhelming.
기대라. 실밥이 터졌나?
This tutorial does not give you any feel for the game. The manual's much better, because then you can just read it at your own pace. Then you can read to understand and comprehend, not read to skim through the passives.
Indeed. I need to practice my Korean more. Bro.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
꿰뚫려라. 슛! 자!
Force. I'm seeing a distinct lack of force. It won't proc it though. No! Oh, I got it.
적출할게요.
기대해라.
All those coins rolled nothing. Bro. We got the horrors!
자,
Go.
드리도록.
추잡하네.
주라니야. 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
It's so Joe for Windows.
It's horse time.
고귀하게.
아류 산초 경열 80.
Or actually, correction, it's Sancho time.
갈라지도록.
No. Horse time.
추잡하네.
찢어 놓아주마.
Oh my. My bad, Heathcliff. Jeez. Oh.
That's without
my.
sinking.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Do you think I should swap out Han Lu for Yi Sing?
Not that you snang, probably. Could get some to zero count.
What would be a good idea to put in place then? If,
I
like,
mean, if you ever get the Eshi Honglu, oh my gosh, that ID is on something else.
okay. I'll see, because
따뜻한
I, like,
소리.
I kind of want to stick with La Mancha, probably. Like, obviously, there might be better stuff that comes out. I just really like their design. Unless there's another team that comes out that looks as cool.
Lead is the strongest. I don't think I'm going to be running anything else either,
죄인인가?
unless Honglu has got some crazy stuff. Oh, bye-bye. 100 damage. 180 damage.
사라져라.
Yeah, that seems fair on a single target attack.
뚫리고.
I wonder what Hong Lu's
Get
IDs, like, what status effect they're gonna have, if any.
쏟아내라.
I mean, I hope it's not Trevor. But sinking is lead.
영원히 잠들어.
Whatever Ishmael
기원을
was.
갖추는 것과 그대로 무너 기원을
Ishmael's was
갖추는
poise, I thought.
피날레를
그대로
시작하자.
Kind of, but not really. There's a little bit of bleed as well. So I hope it's not Tremor, obviously. Burn. I don't really feel that from Honglu.
네 피분수?
Maybe though. But yeah, burn. Rupture.
I can see
It's
that
kind of
too.
what we got on the pages. Manager of Squire.
Manager at Square! Should I voice Dawn? I think I could do it without peeking my mic. Do you think I should? Windows. Oh, he died. Windows.
I did, don't you?
Oh, welcome back.
Hello.
Should I voice Dawn?
The mic peak, just eternal.
I mean, I could try to not peek the mic. I can't tell if I'm peeking the mic or not.
Manager Squire.
Manager Square! Halt! Behold this poor fellow, he still lives!
No,
No?
he lives still.
What? You're gonna correct me? Bruh! Let me live! Windows!
Yes, he does still live.
I'm going to throw you. No! Don Quixote. With her round eyes wide open, began sprinting somewhere. Ooh. Edgar stumbled for words before chuckling and casting his gaze toward the floor in disbelief. Oh, you're right. From what we found out about the warp trains through the identities, I can't imagine why any of them would ever willingly board this train. Though her voice and expression were both as serene as always, there was something gloomy about the way she said it. Roust muttered in a barely audible volume. I don't know what I can do to help sinners in a situation like this either. I'd also grown too used to Faust's omniscience, because I always could trust it to be there for me. I was starting to realize that I don't have the means to dig myself out of a hole like this. No, maybe I was too reliant on the sinners as a whole. If, when the time comes for them to depend on me, and they can no longer stand on their own, can I really manage them? Lead them to the right answer? Doubt, colored with fear, begins to rise like an ominous plume of smoke. The agent stumbled to the corner of the room with his wounded leg and pulled on a lever. And the wall behind what had initially appeared to be a folding chair for employees spun out. I'm not gonna read that. I wanted to, but oh gosh, no. But why would that thing be here? Cleanup agents stumbled into the pod that appeared in the wall. Oh! With that, he settled into the capsule and shut the hatch behind him. Gone. We blankly stared at the wall the agent disappeared into. Well, then, I guess we gotta move to the next card. Keep it on. Okay. I'm a little...
피분수가 폭죽보다도 높이 솟아올랐어. 아니야, 이렇게 크게 웃으면 안 돼. 아름다움을 잃지 않게.
Rodion! Shut up!
제2 권속으로서의 품.
These voice lines that are longer than like 2 seconds on the end screen drive me a little bit crazy. Not gonna lie. They're great. Voice actors are great. They do a great job. Don't get me wrong, but...
순수했던 나날로
Stop the yap.
Stop yapping! I already do that enough!
그쪽도 죄인인가? 피를
따뜻한
찢어 밝혀주마.
기대해라.
고귀하게.
꿰뚫려라. 슛! 너희의 무기로 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
고귀하게.
영원히 잠들어.
실밥이 터졌나? 흐르는 피로군. 엎드리도록. 아류 산초 경혈 60.
자,
찢겨라.
You know,
진짜
I still
놓아주마.
think about the fact that there is a video of me screaming at the top of my lungs, happy about Corp only. And like, now he's kind of mid.
He's not mid. He cannot die.
I mean, he can, this is true, but he doesn't deal as much damage, it feels like, as he used to. And the reality is that there's nothing for him to kill by the time it's his turn.
I mean, there's nothing for Gregor to kill either, but like, we're not hating on him.
Okay, Gregor is there as a meat shield in
So
terms
is
of...
Hollow.
No! Honglu is my immortality.
후회 안에
Rhaegar is there to
갇혀
give life to the other Vtubers. There's a difference. Honglu was like my top 30 DPS for a long time. Or top 30% DPS.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not that he's gotten worse, it's just, it feels like he fell off, even though he did it. Bruh.
너희의 무기로 이 혈투를
But
승리로
that's
이끌.
power creep in
아무차
Project Moon, I guess.
아류 산초 경혈 60 찢겨라.
Bruh.
꿰뚫려라. 슛! 자! 쏟아내라.
Has anyone ever tried to beat Ruina with a Rat's Key page?
I mean, most fights were beaten with just the base key page, which is even worse.
Oh. I didn't know that.
이 또한
Yeah, no, that one guy was all PFP, completely insane, cannot be stopped by any Project Moon game ever.
Aren't you
피날레를
insane though,
시작하자.
as well?
I'm not beating every single core suppression at the same time with every single alpha of the facility plus wiping out 3 times.
이
Insane.
혈투를 승리로 이끌지는 잘라낸다.
Why not?
That's a new level. It's a how about you fight Ina and Gebra at the
아류
same time?
산초
Does that
경혈
sound fun?
80 갈라지도록.
Now do that with the increased damage, the lowered stats, no healing, and random work types.
Okay, before you added like the last half of everything, fighting Gebra and Bina at the same time sounds.
Yeah, but he fought every single core suppression at the same time.
오랜 목마름도
I mean,
That's insanity. It's
to be
피를 마시는
to be
순간이
fair,
생각나지
to be
않을
fair,
거다.
I do think you have to be somewhat insane to
가릴
do
것
that
없이 마음껏 마셔.
because that's gonna be a lot of repeating stuff
그게
to like reach a
우리가
certain
이룰 수
point where you're used to the
유일한
emotions. But
폼이니까.
so something I liked about Lobotomy is that you kind of, and it's not necessarily that it's always like the same pattern. You just had to learn a lot of patterns for dealing with situations. Okay, watch for this attack. Okay, do this, do that. It was a lot easier in a sense, I guess. It's like, Whew, excuse me. I kind of became a lot more okay with the idea of playing like Souls-like games because it's kind of similar. I think the only difference with Souls-like is, it's a lot more in your face, I guess. Whereas Upwarp's kind of like you're doing from third person-ish. Well, not even third person. It's like fourth person? I don't know. You're the manager.
Yeah,
So,
I think.
와일드 헌트야.
like, to me, I think it's crazy. I think it's still a really cool achievement. I'm not saying it's not. But it definitely has a lot of patterns. I think just to memorize.
He's done it multiple times.
Yeah.
목을
And
내놓고
that's not to say
있도록.
what he's also done with the Ruina stuff.
You got the pattern down, you know?
I mean, yeah, he definitely got patterns down. That's like his best thing. Like he beat White Knight with default suit, 1 agent, and green stat, I think.
Hell yeah.
So he just sat there for like an hour. Not even discussing like his Ruina, no key page, no start to city, and no
내 안에 갇혀
urban plague
들어가라.
pages run.
가족을 위해
Is
속에서
he also doing all default IDs in Limbus?
No, that's a special kind of pain. He's done a couple, like
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Ricardo.
Ricardo?
Yeah. Default IDs and egos. Ricardo. You know,
기원을 갖지는 없고
the usual, I'd say.
그대로 무너져.
Bruh.
기대해라. 실밥이 터졌나? 너희의
Yes.
무기로 이
He,
혈투를
like, if
승리로
there's
이끌
anyone you ever wanted to know, Project Moon, probably him.
고귀하게.
아류 산초 경혈 60
They
찢겨라
must have amnesia because they forgot he's him.
꿰뚫려라 슛 쏟아내라
I'm dead.
영원히 잠들어라.
품속에서
헷! 다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
Regular flow's elite.
너희의 무기로 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌
그쪽도 죄인인가?
슛! 아류 산초 경혈 80 갈라지도 쏟아내라 흐르는 피로가 엎드리도록 실밥이 터졌나?
이 또한 농사할 테니
이쁘네. 네 피분수.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
이쁘네. 네 피분수.
너희의 무기로 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌 떨거지는 잘라낸다 아류 산초 경혈 60 찢겨라 꿰뚫려라 슛 쏟아내라 오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
Bruh. That enough enkephalin for you, bro?
해오던 대로 방송을 켜겠다.
Did they ever answer what's the reason why it costs enkephalin to do this? The
Well,
methane?
originally it was, yeah, the bus, but...
목을 내놓고 있도록.
실밥이 터졌나?
Oh, the other fixers got corrupted too. Oh.
Multi-crack.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Oh gosh.
자! 후회 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
감내해야 할 고통. 헷! 자!
따뜻한 피 꿰뚫리고
I think it was Gregor, wasn't it?
That got staggered?
Probably.
꿰뚫려
Oh, most definitely.
슛!
Drake's like Stragger? Stragger.
너희의
Stagger?
무기로 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌
Brain!
Oh, well. Wow, Gregor,
Stagger?
wow.
His stagger threshold is really high.
He annoyed someone.
What?
Someone, he really annoyed someone. Like every single enemy was targeting him.
I mean, yeah, he probably said something like goofy, and they got mad.
가족을 위해
Holy crap.
아류 산초 경혈 60 찢겨라
품속에서
너희의 무기로 이 혈투를
목을
승리로
내놓고 있도록.
꿰뚫려라 슛! 아류 산초 경혈 80
찢어 놓아주마.
쏟아내
추잡하네.
피는
이번에 네 피분수?
기대해라.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
피로군 꿰뚫리고. 너희의 무기로 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
Now they're all
고귀하게
hooked.
사류 산초 경혈 60 찢겨라. 따뜻한 피.
Means hooked, bleeding,
이번에 네
same thing.
피분수?
영원히 잠들어라.
찢어 놓아주마.
기대해라. 기원을 갖지는 않고 그대로 무너져라.
Something caught my attention from the corner of my eye after another round of brutal combat. Oh, no, you guys can't mess with that. Don't do that. We were on the
Only
final,
ticket.
or adjacent to the freight car, when we discovered that an odd box with a T-Corp logo on it. It was difficult for me to ignore how Rodia hurriedly swerved to a different subject as though she'd made a mistake. Even the tone of her voice shifted, like she was catching herself. Can't think about that right now. Let's deal with the task at hand first. We were walking through the bloodied cart when we heard Sinclair's voice crack as though he saw something awful. Oh, yep. Didn't I call it or something that this guy was gonna end up dead?
It might be someone else. Pretty sure you left the other person behind.
Sure. Answers Otis in an uncharacteristically snappy manner. Signs of fatigue were creeping into her pensive expression. It was rare to actually see any It was rare to see any actual expression from her. I'm starting to get worried. Voice was such a whisper for the second part of her sentence that even I could barely hear what she was saying. Homegirl, no! No! No, Ishmael, stop. Ishmael, Ishi, stop. Ishi, please. Ishi, no, don't. Ishmael, please, don't do this to yourself. Stop. 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 Oh. It seemed that Ishmael and Yiseng picked up on the first part of her sentence, however. They walked up to her and shared a few words of consolation. House's reply was curt. She closed her eyes. Just sudden outburst and out to the shatter. It's not wrong, besides, we have to deal with the Blood Fiend to complete our contract. With that, I open the door leading to the final card. Hey gamers, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And other than that, have a great day everyone. Bye!